After all the intergender wrestling Rhea Ripley did in 2023, she should just be competing in the men's division. On Raw, the Judgment Day was competing in a 6-man tag team match, so Rhea was hanging out on the outside. However, that doesn't mean Mommy didn't get involved. While the referee wasn't looking, Ripley turned KO inside out with a massive clothesline on the outside. Here's what's crazy, that is not the most violent thing Rhea did to Kevin Owens in 2023. During a tag team street fight at Payback, the Judgment Day was facing off against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. During the match, Rhea Ripley channeled her inner Roman Reigns and speared Kevin Owens through the barricade.
The Eradicator! Rhea Ripley with a spear through the barricade!
You might not be familiar with Lash Legend, but you definitely will be after you see this. On NXT, Alpha Academy fought Meta-4 in a 6-person tag team match. Each side had 2 men and 1 woman. During the match, Lash Legend became the legal competitor for Meta-4, while Otis was the legal man for Alpha Academy. Lash then showed why she deserves her last name.
No freaking way! What the?
One of the most unusual feuds of 2023 was that of AJ Styles and Scarlett. It began on SmackDown when Scarlett blinded AJ with red mist, allowing her husband, Karrion Kross, to choke Styles out. The next week, Styles was out for revenge, so he teamed up with Minchin to take on Kross and Scarlett. During the match, Scarlett yanked AJ's hair to break up a pin. Things then got interesting as Scarlett started flirting and then tried to seduce the Phenomenal One. AJ, though, had the best response to this.
I'm married, bitch!
Oh, you thought Rhea Ripley wasn't gonna appear in this video anymore? You are sorely mistaken. At the Great American Bash, Dominic Mysterio defended his North American Championship in a triple threat match against Wes Lee and Mustafa Ali. Rhea Ripley, being the mommy she is, was there by Dom's side. During the match, Rhea grabbed Wes Lee and gave him a pump handle slam through the commentary table. Talk about woman-on-man violence. Surprisingly, this wasn't the only intergender wrestling fans saw on this show. Earlier in the night, an 8-person tag team match took place, pitting Nathan Frazier, Ulysses Leon, Valentina Perez, and Dragon Lee against the Meta-4. The first intergender moment was when Ulysses Leon hit Noam Dar with a crossbody. Lash Legend followed it up by giving Nathan Frazier a kiss with her boot. Then, Noam Dar broke up a pin attempt by Valentina Perez, which prompted Valentina to wail away on the Scottish wrestler. At the beginning of 2023, one of the biggest WWE feuds was Edge and Beth Phoenix versus the Judgment Day. This led to several intergender wrestling moments. During the January 30th episode of Raw, Cody Rhodes fought Finn Balor in the main event. Of course, Judgment Day was ringside and tried to use their numbers to help Finn. Edge wasn't having any of it and took down the Judgment Day. Unfortunately, the Radar superstar was no match for Rhea Ripley, who laid into Edge. Luckily, Beth Phoenix ran in to save her husband. The next week, Beth did one better after she and Edge got confronted by the Judgment Day. The Street Profits helped even the playing field, which allowed Beth to hit Dominic Mysterio with the Glam Slam. Unfortunately for Dom, this wasn't the only abuse he would take from women in 2023. Finally, at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, Edge and Beth fought Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley with Dominic on the outside. Phoenix was actually the first person to introduce intergender wrestling into the match, as she smacked Finn Balor when he stood on the ring apron and spiked him while the Demon King was laid out in the corner. However, Dominic got revenge for the Glam Slam by causing Phoenix to fall on the turnbuckle. A little later, both women got into the intergender wrestling when Beth and Rhea powerbombed their respective male opponents. However, Beth would get the last laugh when she made Finn Balor eat her knees.
Beth into the ring! Shatter Machine!
On SmackDown in March 2023, Dominic Mysterio was facing off against Santos Escobar, so of course, Mommy was nearby. During the match, Dom distracted the referee with a pair of brass knuckles. This allowed Rhea to demonstrate some woman-on-man violence and hit Santos Escobar with a riptide. However, just 2 weeks later, Dominic got his just desserts. Rhea and Dom fought Santos and Zelina Vega in a mixed tag team match. Vega was the legal participant, but Dominic broke up Zelina's pin. Vega got her revenge when she nailed ex-con Dom with a Hurricane Rana. This rivalry continued on Raw with a 6-person tag team match where Damian Priest, Dom, and Rhea took on Santos Escobar, Zelina Vega, and Rey Mysterio. During the match, Mommy came to Dom's aid and attempted to attack Daddy when she put Rey in a gorilla press slam. It didn't work out, but despite that, Rhea still dished out some intergender violence when she decked Santos Escobar with a clothesline. Now, to see the best and worst of WWE in 2023, hit the playlist on screen.